As I sit here waiting, waiting for my mask to dry, I reminisce. And when I reminisce, I remember. I remember the times when, even when I didn't understand what I was doing, I kept moving forward. I kept going. I remember those times when I didn't understand why my spirit was calling on me to do certain things, why my mind was telling me to move in a particular direction, why I just could not stop the urge to press forward. As I sit here waiting for my mask to dry, I remember more than 5 years ago when I took a particular product to a supermarket, one of our major supermarkets here in the country. I took that one product one time for sale, and they were skeptical because it was a new product on the market. No one else was offering it, and they were reluctant, skeptical and reluctant. But they carried the product anyway, and for this I am grateful, because it was that one time that one person saw that product, and to this day, more than 5 years later, that one person, that one purchaser continues to be my sole customer for that one product. And as I sit here reminiscing, I remember I could not understand why I wanted to take that product to the supermarket. But now, more than 5 years later, I understand. It wasn't about that one time. It was about 5 years later. So, what is it that you have in your heart to do? You've been putting it off for so many years. Don't you know that it takes one time to create that lifelong dream, to pave that pathway for that one opportunity? All you need is that one moment from that one person to create the dream that you've always dreamt about. But it starts with you. And just as I do in these moments when I apply my mask and I wait for it to dry, I allow myself to remember. I allow myself to reflect, to reminisce, to think back on moments that can sometimes go unnoticed. In the hustle and bustle of life, sometimes we forget. But it's when we allow ourselves to be at rest, just to stop for a moment and think back on how many opportunities that we have to create the kind of life that we want. And I hope that you would take some time just to sit back, just to reflect, to think back on your next step. disappointed. What can you do moving forward that will help you to think back on your days? Be encouraged. Stay tuned for the next I Remember.